Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Torna the Golden Country. Last time we picked up 3 quests here in the capital, and for 2 we basically completed them, we just have to report back. 1, we made a very nice item. What was it? Really, I just made it like yesterday. Why can't I remember? Oh, that's bad. Silent Whisper? Oh god, let's see, what was it? It was something really, yeah, Sweet Nothings, that's what it was. Yeah, we made it for one of the quests. It's probably for a dating item for his friend. And the other thing we did was we tested out a bug attractor that one of the kids made here in the capital, but it worked out a little bit too well. Because basically it attracted monsters. Technically they were insects, but they were too big for anybody to handle. And one of the other things I had was talking to a trader, and I think it's Deku. Maybe.
Meh, friends have business with Deku? Ah, indeed, it's true. Deku on walkie-walkie pilgrimage. Special rite of passage for Voltage Trade Club. It's making only minor impressions, you know, but please to realize Deku carrying future of Trade Guild on back. It takes budding young aspiring merchant like self to generate strong cash flow. Meh, friend take interest in Deku and need to ask favor? Ah, so textile shop doing poor business and asking Deku to invest. Well, it is a very interesting proposal. This perfect opportunity to put financial skills to test. But not to expect results immediately. Deku need time to draw a business plan. It's no easy road to success. Get rich quick scheme is pie in sky way of thinking. Even if sound delicious. Okay, Deku go ahead and have talk with manager now. Fully understanding situation is key to every successful business transaction. We'll consider options on table and get back to friends when return.
So, is that an okay? Alright, and don't worry, I haven't forgotten to talk to everybody else, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few more to talk to, which will add up to Jin's talking to everyone quest. Well, it's not actually a quest, it's to unlock one of his nodes. But I do want to complete the ones we have here. The number 1 gourmet. Okay, so many people. Ah, there he is, Deku.
Ah, Deku not believe this. Wearing of clothes is essential part of strategy.
What are they arguing about?
Merchant selling textiles in birthday suit. Me never seen anything like it. But that's just OBB style. It's not just fashion decision, it's a way of life. Ah, it's customers from earlier. Good to see you again.
Is everything alright? It sounded like the two of you were arguing.
Ah, yes. Maybe friends can solve dispute. Friend, kindly ask this little pun from Voltage Trade Guild to assist OBB. Yes? It's very wise little pun. Appreciate much of advice. But this Deku insists that failure of sales lie in OBB court because of clothlessness in buff. It is very rude of Deku to suggest. Maybe rude, but only stating facts. OBB show me fine array of wares. In terms of products, nothing to fault. Can see much effort was put into maintaining highest standard of quality. Think what small push could put out product that steal hearts of Nopon far and wide. Could become great hit. But before that happen, manager need buckle up and put some clothes on. Nopon who into fashion also critical of clothing. If manager self not wearing anything, no reason to purchase fun.
Now hold on a moment. You've got a point to be sure, but let's take a step back and think this through carefully. Don't let anyone tell you how to live your life, OBB. You just wear what you want to wear. Not everyone can be as liberated as you, Your Highness. Guys, you're not helping. First of all, we should get down to deciding which product it is that we want to put out. If we want to be popular, I would say it'll need to be something trendy. What do you think? Perhaps. That's sad. I don't know the first thing about Nopon fashion trends.
Same here. I'm just going out on a limb, really. Ah, so we back to square one again? Meh, meh.
Deku Deku, was it?
Yes?
You may only come up to our ankles, but you're still a member of the Voltage Trade Guild, aren't you? They should know better than any of us what will sell like hotcakes. Ah, we can use the Trade Guild to gauge interest. Ah, I like it. I got a head on your shoulders there, Minoth.
Okay, friends, wait a moment. Let Deku Deku have think. Meh meh? Deku Deku, remember now, Nopon had's big hit recently in Voltage apparel branch. On top of that, not very much Nopon trade exists in Torna yet. If OBB can corner market with array of fine hats, may be able to earn big time profit. Ah, that sounds like an incredible idea. OBB Textiles actually deals in hat before, so can make no problem. And if working with hats, then customers also not so likely to have concerns about naked manager. Ah, OBB stay au naturel and proud of it. Ah, good, if we all have the same page, then should start by making test product. 2 styles for hats in vogue at the moment. It's cute and casual. Cute style usually come from knitted hats, adding extra touch of sweetness to Nopon nugging. Casual style would be the cap with simple design, using single detail for focal point that draws the eye. That rough idea anyway. Either style surefire hit with Nopon. So to make initial hat offering, how much stuff in ballpark figure OBB expected to need? Meh, OBB have to think on that. Cute style and casual style. Oh, okay, have general idea down pat.
Blimey, that was fast. Must be a real good at her craft, despite being naked.
Ah, going to list of materials needed for hat making, so please careful listen. First, for cute trim knit hat, will require 4 cotton branches, 2 sprigs of angel sage, and 1 sunflower rogue. Then for casual trim hat, need 4 corkscrew creepers, 3 panda pansies, and 1 heap of floral soil. These resources only found in Torna and Gormath, so friends will have to search both places to get hands on. Ah, I think that concludes business here for now. All left is for friends to gather necessary materials. First thing first is to produce hats and get business back on feet.
Okay, so we need to gather even more. But the question is, do we already have it? Because I always try to collect so many things in between the episodes, so there is a good chance that I already have a lot of it, I'm hoping. Neither? Oh wait, it already says hand over the material, so does it mean I already have it?
Friends, pick up everything OBB need for hat making?
Okay, so now we can see, and yeah, it looks like I have more than enough. I wonder if we're gonna get the recipe for these as well.
Ah, that's very impressive feat. Yes, should be more than enough. It's time to roll up sleeve and get wings flapping. Ta-da! Please to introduce sample A and sample B. Now we'll have little pun to sample hats. Would like to ask friends to choose and see if hits with customers.
Wait, you want us to choose? Are you sure about that? None of us are exactly skilled in commerce.
Psst, it's fine. Friends were ones who helped out in first place. It's only natural that you be the one to decide final sale product.
Well, if you put it that way. Okay, we'd be happy to oblige.
Then first we start off with cute style knit hat. What do you think? Does it suit? Next comes casual cap. Yes, it's also brimming with style, surely big hit with Nopon. Well then friends, it's now up to you to make final decision.
If I have to choose, I would go with the casual cap. Because the knit hat, it seems more seasonal, and all like a winter type hat that you wear when it's cold outside. The casual cap, if you remove the boulder on top, can be worn all the time. So I think the casual cap will be better.
It's excellent choice. The new product will be the casual cap. Deku will take a stroll around town, now wearing hat, get opinion on street. Obibi should get to work making much as hat possible to be ready for selling. Meh. Popularity is through roof. Nopon and already climbing over each other to get new product. Obibi never seen such sight. It's sure to make huge profit from sales now. Ah, so many thanks to friends, have not enough thanks to give.
It was no big deal. Voldish Trading Guild are a force to be reckoned with a kid his age to keeping business afloat.
You see nothing yet, friends. The Deku not just keep business afloat, we intend to turn it into hottest store in Torna.
Looking forward to it. You two just make sure you get on with each other, okay?
Oh, it's no problem here. Just as long as Obibi puts on some clothes first. Oh, please put a sock in it.
Right then. Obibi's business is alive and kicking. I can't see any reason to be hanging around any longer.
Agreed.
Lead the way, my good sir.
Ah, but now not shop in need of rescue. It's Obibi self.
You need more personnel for his store. Do we get 2? Yes, we get 2. Good.
Thank you.
Thanks to French, shop of Obibi is very successful. If friends ever have need for textiles or hats, please stop on by.
Much appreciated.
Dekudeku's walkie-walkie pilgrimage is go very well. Deku wants to learn all about business and take learnings back to Voltish Trade Guild.
You go for it. Alright, 10 more? So many quests still at the ready. Alright, 1 completed.
Aren't you glad you asked us?
I always am.
Most products in front of Obibi's shop burn to crisp, and products from inside not popular with Nopon, but on other wing, liked by Chamber of Commerce workers. Feel truly thankful when Obibi think about those people. But Obibi not happy about having to start from scratch like that. Meh, no Obibi not scratch because of these, be serious. By the way, product in warehouse should still be fine. Obibi will keep trying best to grow business.
And that's what we helped him with. Ooh, new recipe, beautiful. Alright, let's deliver the dating product that we made for Geo. It's ready? Oh, thanks, you've done a fantastic job. Listen, could you stick around for a moment? I was hoping I could introduce you to my client before you go. I saw him near the palace gardens just now. Besides, after all the hard work you put in, I could hardly tell him I made it, could I? Go on, it won't take a second. And no, before you start getting any ideas, I'm not too embarrassed to give it to him in person. Session Gardens, alright? Got that? Good. And don't you dare run out on me. Okay, so we need to do a follow-up. And we can do that.
This is becoming addictive. Nature makes a fine ally.
And so far, grabbing so many collectibles has only proven to be very, very worthwhile. Because I have been able to complete a lot of quests straight away.
Ah, those hats we made now become big hit. So glad town's lit upon now wearing them. So happy. Deku acted full of it then, but truth be known, Deku was a bit anxious. But with help from friends and shop owner, managed to ease worries. Much fun for Deku. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, you're back. So, how did it go?
Well, that's roughly what happened. I'm sorry couldn't have been more help, lad.
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's not your fault anyway. I just proved my invention needs more work. It was just a prototype. But I guess it'll be a bit longer before I can make that medicine for her.
Medicine? What now?
Wait! Oh, ever so sorry, but would you mind if I borrowed a moment of your time?
Sure.
Ah, I couldn't help but overhear the word invention, you see. Might we attribute this invention to your esteemed persons?
Oh no, not us. That honor goes to this boy here.
What's that? Is stripling built it?
Oh, who's this geezer?
An excellent question, my dear boy. It is I, the greatest inventor that Torna has ever known, a man known only as... Gideon.
Oh, I wasn't asking you.
Oh, now that's entirely besides the point. Gideon has noticed your talent, young man. Of that you should be thankful.
He's not even listening, is he?
Ah, what's your name, boy?
Marcus. What about it?
Ah, marvelous. Well then, from this day forth, Marcus, I would like to take you under my wing. How about that, huh?
What do you want to teach me stuff? Nah, thanks. I'm not interested.
God heavens! Are you quite sure? Why, I can think of dozens of children who would jump at such a chance.
Go ask those other children then. I don't want to. Wait, let me step in for a moment here.
Pardon?
Marcus, look at it this way. Ultimately, you want to perfect your machine, yes? Does it matter how you go about doing that? Isn't that what matters, is that you succeed?
Ah.
I think it would be best for you to learn the skills you need from this man and then bring your goal to fruition. That is, if you feel you can tolerate his eccentric ramblings. But I think this is well within the realms of your possibility, don't you?
Yeah, I get it already.
So?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it a go. If this weirdo knows how to build stuff, he can teach me for all he's worth. I'm not gonna let one stupid little failure get me down. Nuh-uh.
That's a good lad. If only everyone had your spirit.
Oh, you sure about this?
That was pretty reckless getting him fired up like that. It'll be fine. He learned a valuable lesson today, that failure paves the way to success. If you've risen up from the jaws of defeat once, you can survive in almost any environment after that. And that's not all.
Oh?
He also reminded me of something I'd almost forgotten. That anyone, if they believe in themselves enough, has the power to overcome any hardship. When you're an adult, it's easy to lose sight of that simple fact.
Is that a lesson you had to learn?
Maybe, maybe not.
Meanie.
Anyway, I think we're done here. Time we made a move. See you, Marcus. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Bye-bye. Thanks for everything.
Oh, he wasn't part of the community yet.
I am honored.
Good.
Everyone encouraged me so much, I feel a lot more confident now. I'm gonna keep learning about insects, machines, until I'm an expert in both.
Well done, and good on you. Alright, then we only have one thing to do to complete the quest we picked up last time, and...
Glad we were able to help out.
Which gives us the ability to continue even further. Armored rucksack, ooh. That might be to increase the items we can make for the pouch. I think we have a max of 10 now that we can make before it's full. I wouldn't mind having one that's a bit bigger. Am I going the right way actually? I don't know. Let's put the quest up there. Yes, it's already selected, so let's reselect it. Helping the helper, yes. Right, where are you? Right in front of us. Good. Oh, hey, Geo. Don't tell me it's finished, isn't it? Ah, it sure is. Voila, the genuine article. Oh, it's wonderful. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. At long last, I have it, a way to melt her ice-cold heart. Ice-cold? Oh, best of luck. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. You're all very kind. Though, if you don't mind me asking, who are you? Oh, it was harder than expected to find everything I needed and put it together. These people helped me out. Oh my goodness, in that case, allow me to double, no triple my gratitude. Oh, it's alright, really. We're just glad to have been of help somehow. Oh, I hope it goes well. Oh, you needn't worry on that front. For no woman on Elris can resist my arresting charm. Did this guy hit his head on something? Ah, he's always been like this, I'm afraid. An affliction since birth. Ah, wait for me, Sarah, my beloved. Now I can prove to you that the two of us were lovers in another life. As you can see, he's gotten a bit of a habit for falling head over heel. Still, you've got to admire strength in the face of adversity. Guess I'm a little too grounded in reality for that. Community gained.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
Ah, thanks to your champions, I will finally be able to do true love justice on my loot. Thank you so much. Ah, love is such a wonderful thing. Ah, 8 more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quest markers. So potentially 5 people to join. So we need 3 more after that. Well, I wouldn't be expected to have a instant level 3 just because of everything unlocked now, but we can hope, can we? Because who knows, maybe
one less problem in the world.
Maybe there's gonna be a quest that helps like an entire group of people, like we gain like 3 at once. We can hope, can we? Alright. I think I'm gonna go out on this side this time and check out the eastern side of the capital for new people to talk to. And any potential quests that are still out there, we'll pick them all up.
Ah, big cyclopean monsters very scary. Rikoko not only scared, all people scared. So Rikoko getting extra scary feeling now. At times like these, city needs musicians to make everyone feel better with lovely sing-song. Rikoko also want to help with flute, but too shy to play alone.
Ah, maybe we can find you a partner at some point.
Ah, it's always hard to say goodbye to another living being, especially if they go before their time. But it's important to remember that time they lived. That doesn't go away just because it had to end. I trust in the teachings of Indol, which tell us that all souls will be saved. So death may be hard, but it's not all about despair. There's salvation to be found even in the worst of times. We just have to pray that we find our path to salvation sooner rather than later.
Wise words, old lady, wise words. Ooh, we got the musicians are still here. Oh, those two. It didn't connect to me then when we completed that quest with Geo that the 2 performers were the ones that we talked in front of the castle beforehand. Oh, you tender-hearted souls, I thank you from the depths of my being. With sweet nothings, I can finally express to breathe my love for sweet Sarah. Just imagining her smile faces makes my fingers fly over the strings of my lute. Oh, Sarah, my muse. Though I'm afraid that all this fuss over her has made Azarn upset with me again. I always knew he was a bit touched in the head, but I didn't think Dio's willpower went this far. When Malos came a knocking at all, thought I would die right there and then. Not him though. He said there was time like these when music is most important and that we could not just stand idly by. Everything was a blur after that. We helped people running about like headless chicken, trying to escape. We're still trying to help in our own way, performing for scared, crying kids and worried people. We probably don't get through to most of them, but what got through to me more than anything was Leo's courage. Very, very big praises, that's for sure. Ooh, fortitude. That was person 88. Nice. Let's unlock everything. Oh, no, we're not gonna travel. We want to open up some points here.
Half the battle is living to fight another day.
Yes, good. So we have fortitude level 3, and this one. Oh, fortitude was. Ah, the steps. Alright, that's good enough too. And for this, we need 10 more. It's not too bad.
I need to learn more.
That is true. We all need to learn more.
I cannot disregard my support duties either.
Yes. Wow, you guys are lucky. Huh? Isn't it obvious why? To have the good fortune to meet moi here today. Have I got a present for you, lucky guys? Some info tickling your eardrums with. Ever seen any stone tablets strewn about Torna? Rumor has it that whoever collects all of them can have any wish they want granted, or even bring back the dead. Perhaps if you manage to collect them all, you'll end up with even more good luck. Well, I have no need for such things, well, but being a pro adventurer and all. Yes, me. Oh, okay, so that's the first information we finally get about what to do with the stones. So if we have everything, we get a wish or something. Probably part of a quest, I'm sure.
Ah, because of big raid, lot of shortage of things everywhere. Big problem for lots of folk. So, Momimi get the Lithium Trade Guild sent over relief packages for no money. Momimi, just make it happen. Strangely generous act for Momimi, you say? Well, actually, holding out summit to Nopon is family tradition of Momimi. Now that friends say, it is strange tradition of family Momimi. But perhaps in future, Momimi is Nopon, and will get a summit for my Kindipon.
Yeah, it's basically the principle of paying it forward. It might not give you anything now, but in the future, you might get the help you need. This warehouse was damaged too, but thankfully more than half of the stuff inside was fine. Now, following a decree from the king, we're getting ready to give out food and medicine to the whole country. I'm normally a little lazy, but now I'm all fired up to save these people. I just love this country so much. And the door opened up because this is probably where we need to go through. And we're not going to go through until we've settled all text and all quests. Oh, sorry, but if you came here for fish, you'll be sorely disappointed. There's not a single one left around here. You saw too, didn't you? Damn, Aegis and his mooks ruined everything. They had brilliant shining wings, and in the light of day shut up, somehow ended up killing all of the fish. But I'm not gonna give up. I'll fill these pails of mine with fish little by little. I'll get the shoal going strong once again. You don't think you'll be able to help, do you? You only have to bring me the fish you catch. I want to collect as many kind of fish as possible, and that's a bit difficult to do myself. I'll be glad to be of help. Woo! Doesn't need to be every fish, just
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
get to 100. Oh, ho there. Got any fish for me? Yes it is. Oh, yeah, easy. Let's see what the rest does. 14. Also a lot. This one I want to keep for myself. Let's do the horn pin. Ah, that's great. Just enough to get me started. I'll get them in my trusty pails right away. They seem to be swimming around happily enough. Yes, indeed. Spirited enough to match the dauntless courage of Tornan knights. The people of the capital will be most pleased. Aegeon, what do you think about these fish? Well, they seem grown enough to eat, be my assessment. If I can be so bold, may I suggest carpaccio? Not quite what I meant. Oh, terrific. Well then, I'll raise them carefully so they'll be the prettiest fish you've ever seen. Thank you ever so much. Okay, next up is the front moat. It used to be full of fish till the Aegis attacked the capital. The moat was teeming with life. I know you don't know me or anything, but I'm really counting on your help. Will you catch some fish we can use to restock the moat too? It'll be such a lift to the atmosphere of the areas if we could get the moat back to how it used to be. I really do hope you'll be able to help. Also another 100? Or does it need more? I've been waiting for you. Did you catch any more fish? Ah, more options. The less points. Oh wow, that's great. I can't believe you managed to get so many. Okay, just a mo. The mode will be back to normal in no time. That's a lot of fish. They're beautiful. Ah, what a sight. A typical Torna scene if I ever was one. It seems that there are some things that Malos cannot destroy. That's the lesson we must take from this. Oh, that's right. We can't allow these small pleasures to be taken from us ever again. Seeing all the fish swimming happily really brings the area back to life. No, that's not true at all. The only way we're bringing this place back to life is by pulling together and looking to the future. Still, I couldn't have gotten this far without your help. I'll take care of these little fellows, and you have my word on that. And once again, thank you. You're welcome.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
If it wasn't for you, I'd not be able to watch the fish swimming like this. Thanks. I'll make sure the fish you gave me grow up as big and brave as you. Well, I take it as a compliment, that's for sure. Ooh, who's the new one? Bright. Oh, yes, the one we saw in the Inner Gardens, yeah. The fish that could be.
There. That should do it.
Oh, I've got enough fish to supply Chica and the other merchant town now. It's all thanks to you, you know. Things are looking up. I'm actually pretty surprised how many people were thrilled to see me back in business. After all, Tornas tend to prefer beans and core death. I didn't realize so many people cared about my fish. I think folks are a bit scared. Maybe seeing the fish thrive help reassure them we can get things back to normal. Yeah, but if we don't handle Malos, then all these things, they don't matter, do they? Alright, let's open up Xion's level 5. Yes, perfect.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
You do. So what do we need to do for your final levels here? Discover location. Almost there. 6 places. And the power to control water. Fall from a high place. Units in paths. So this is basically... we have to fall from a place that is 100 and survive. In one go. Oh wait, if you jump from real high into water, then it doesn't matter how high it is it? Alright, we can do that. And this, of course, is still the mine one. Getting closer, ever closer. Alright, we still have a few quests laying around town, I guess. And I did look around the world, and there is one in Gormoth, and there is one at the militia as well. I think everyone did really great in defense of the city, but I don't know how much my opinion really counts. What I do know is that I don't know what would have happened if you guys weren't here. Of course, I had to stay here, but I heard on the grapevine that Onyx's squad helped to fix the place up afterwards. I mean, it was by the order of the king, but I still think it's a pretty nice thing of them to do. Usually they just stand around the palace, the big meatheads. Yeah, and actually helping also brought back faith that people have.
This is becoming addictive.
Yes, give me all the materials. My failing spot? I think the guy is standing on the other side, is he? Yeah, I'll be right back for your quest, don't worry. Oh, the Aegis hold unspeakable power. Is great when you think about it. This time only the capital was attacked and they came out of it relatively unscathed. I think you'll have heard this, but there has been plenty of villages attacked across Torna. And it's not just the work of the Aegis either. A lot of people have taken the opportunity to inflict misery on others. Not that I'm looking for justice or anything, but when I hear those stories, it really rattles me. I can understand why. And he has nothing to say. Good. Let's keep it that way. Ah, good travelers. Can I ask you something? I'm not sure if you noticed, but the lantern at the side of the gate has gone out. Doesn't that bother you? A little. Right, like, what's the point of it being even there? I've been hoping to get it repaired, actually. See, I'm supposed to monitor the area, so I can't afford to leave my station, not even for a second. As for the guy next to me, well, he's my brother, but for reasons I prefer not to go into, I'd rather not ask him. You can talk to him if you want, you'll soon understand. In any case, I've gotta do my duty and keep watching over this place. I'm stuck at my post, lantern's out of reach. You've probably guessed where this is going. Think you could light up my life a little? Hey, if you say it like that,
I hope
of course
we'll
we
be able
can.
to help.
Okay. It's gonna be easy, or? That's it? There has to be a follow-up. Hey, I saw the whole thing. Awesome work. You really brightened up my day. That takes care of that matter then. Which brings me to the next one, which I thought, because it was way too easy. There are actually a bunch of lanterns that have broken down around the capital. It happened to notice them while I was on patrol, and it really bugged me. As usual, my brother turned a blind eye to the problem. So, being the modest citizen that I am, I thought I'd take the initiative and fix them all myself. Except I haven't been able to do that yet. Not since I've been lumbering with guard duty. I reckon there were about 4 in total. 1 in Formite Shopping Ward, 1 in February Industry Ward, 1 in Oresco Residential District, and the last one was in Orem Storage Ward. If you could nip around and fix those 4, it'll be a huge help. For me and for the people. Okay, will help. No worries. Let's do this side first, since we already talked to everyone and did all the quests here. So, a new spot would definitely be noticeable. Right, lighting the way. Oh, careful. Alright, so we have one on the other side. Well, since we are going that direction, we're probably gonna pass like 2 more quests, so let's pick those up straight away. Because this one is relatively easy, but if the other 2 have quests that we need to collect stuff from the outside, will be the perfect opportunity to do so. Ah, yikes. They were about 100 times that I thought was a goner. To think about it chills to my bones. The capital should have been completely destroyed in the attack. I'm glad that the legendary Torna cooking didn't get wiped from the history books for good. That wouldn't that make me happy? The maturity and subtleness of Tornan cuisine needs handing down the ages. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen. I'm only one man, but a food researcher. I'll carry on fighting to the bitter end. Oh, I'm afraid this restaurant is finished, and so am I. Right after I lost my mom and dad in Portland Village, we get attacked here in the city. I just can't stop thinking how the Aegis must have hurt my parents too, and how terrified they must have been. Although, when I start thinking those thoughts, I can't bring myself to do any cooking at all. No cooking means no restaurant. I just have to face up to it. If you need help, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to. Alright, good.
Seeing Dark Monster destroying everything made Popolo super sad. Shopping ward like Popolo home. Then everyone in shopping ward rallied to help. Now place almost back to normal. Popolo getting back to old self too. But still worried about Boss. Trouble caused fur over old body to shed. Boss bolt before too long. Might quite like to see Boss like that. Might actually suit him. Oh, so sorry. I got carried away there. Next time Popolo turn work hard, must be do best to protect shopping ward and Boss's fur.
You do that. Alright, what can I do with you, Morumo?
Meh. Do not suppose there any chance that friends are mighty heroic warriors? Moromo in charge of shopping ward, so good choice of character become kind of second nature. Yes, it's clear as cloudless sky now. Friend just the heroes Moromo is searching for. Terrible thing, Gogo start take up residence in Pilgrim's Springland Peln. Always there's no more place for a resty rest. Make usual cargo route much time longer. And one thing now very clear, Moromo now on verge of financial meltdown. Friends have no idea how dire straits are for Moromo. So dire, deeply dire. Moromo drowned pillow in tears at night. Moromo wants friends to chase nuisances Grogles out of oasis. Will drown friends and thank yous if success. Not Moromo no hero friends will succeed anyway. Is written in script of life.
And script of game. Okay, this is the perfect quest we can do in between episodes.
Times we help each other.
Perfect. Or they're just going out, find the monsters, destroy the monsters. We can definitely do that. The attacks filled us with a sense of overwhelming gloom and despair. So to help cheer us up, Leo and Azarn, the traveling performers, gave us a splendid show. They stripped from familiar songs of Torna straight into songs from strange lands. It touched my old heart, it did. While I was listening to their music, all thoughts of monsters over the attack flew clean out of my head. I'm sure it was because the new performers were able to share their love of music with us. It brought us all together. The performers helped me remember the incredible unifying power of music. I'd like to listen to them play again someday so that I can appreciate their skill one more time. I'm sure they'll perform plenty of times while they're here.
Curse the Aegis, going around and messing everything up. If only I was younger, I would take him down a peg. I'm not just talking about wrecking the city either. Blades set against humans harms our very culture. Of course, not all Tornas are on board with the idea of coexisting with blades, you know? And that's the other lot. What do they call themselves? Ah, yes, the counter-elementites. They've got some very funny idea. In any case, I'm not letting this country fall apart without a fight. It's my home and I love it.
Oh well, when I heard that Fetley's been attacked, my first thought was that it wasn't anything to do with me. It really struck me how heartless you can be, you know? I was just happy it wasn't my home getting wrecked. But I'm different now. I'm not gonna be thoughtless like that anymore. Speaking of which, my thoughtless oaf of a husband went out fishing again and has to come home. Oh, when he comes home, this time I'm going to give him such a talking to. You guys! I'm finally planning out my next invention. The inventor guy can be kind of annoying, but he really does know his stuff. I've been asking all sorts of advice about the stuff I'm working on. I wasn't into the idea of becoming his apprentice at first, but now I'm super glad I did. So are we. Leo really believed in love and fate and all that guff. But I'm not sure I'd go that far. But in the possibility to meet someone and have your life change forever? For the better or for the worse? Yeah, I hope he succeeds, but seeing as you're not part of my community, I'm guessing we'll have a second stage of that. Ooh, it's Sarah. It's the person in question. Oh, I've never seen a couple in this kind of state before. Some guy had been following me around a lot lately too, which is the last thing I need right now. He even keeps coming to the shop. I think he's a traveling performer or something. Oh, I just wish he'd go away. He seems happy whether I'm rude to him or even if I give him the silent treatment, but what's that all about? I guess he doesn't seem like a bad person at least. But I still just want him to leave me alone. I'm not much of a people person. I don't like being pestered. How can I get that to him to understand? Say it straight into his face. Sometimes that's the best approach you can give a person.
Oh, still hungry. They not serve big portions here. Me? You want Omnom for something? Omnom in middle of meal now. We'll help later. Wait, all thought of Omnom friends don't happen to have food? This place make Omnom angry. Never full after eating. If friends have food, could share some with Omnom please? Omnom happened to be one of the best gourmet out of all of Nopon. Omnom refuses all food unless it makes Mouth run like water. Hoping friends can help satisfy appetite.
Ah, so we need to make meals at
We'd be
camp
more than happy to assist.
and give it to him 200 points?
Waited. What kind of food you have for me?
Ooh, we need to make a lot, I guess. Ooh, 28, that's a lot actually.
Ah, full up now. Great thinking. Feels like just eat more than stomach size suggests possible, but that's surely just imagination. Now for dessert. Even feminine Nopon like have room for dessert. Looking forward to bringing of dessert. Will be very tasty.
Okay.
Ah, loves dessert. In fact, loves sweet and salty.
Okay, anything where we have a lot of? Nope, so we definitely have to make that. Let's see what this is. 26. It's not too bad.
Not to worry, still room left for 7th belly. Not full yet. Especially silver sparky candy. Cannot forget the rich smell and exquisite taste.
Alright, so we can gather up the remaining ones in between. So let's now talk to Stefan.
What should I do? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to mumble in front of customers. I was miles away. I've got this friend, you see, and lately he's been, I don't know, distant? Absent-minded? Just a bit weird, I guess. He stopped eating his favorite fish dishes, so I know something's up, but he won't talk to me about it. But maybe you could get through to him? Maybe you could do that for me? His name is Joey, and you can find him tending to the armor. Sorry to bother you with a little thing like that. Hopefully it's nothing at all. Anyway, thank you so much.
No worries, this seems like easy enough.
I see there's work to do.
Not yet. First we want to see what's happening. Let's check the rest of the city. Okay, so we have 2 lamps here that we can turn on. I'll leave that for in between the episodes as well, so we can start the next one with delivering the news to the guard. Huh? Yeah, I'm Joey. What's it to you? What? Tico sent you? Ah, so nosy. I told her already, everything's okay. Ah, fine. You really want to know? 3 of my armors have run away. It's my own dumb fault. I thought I'd see the armors have a homing instinct. Spoiler warning, they do not. And not a single one of them got back. What a waste of time. So, if you see any armors running around out there, could you maybe bring them back here, please? I think you can probably find them easy enough by following their tracks. The names of the 3 lost armors are Yama, Aji, and Washish. And they should come home when you call them, and don't try like fight them or tip them over, okay? Cheers and all. Alright. Okay, I will do that in between episodes as well. So we'll collect the armors, get the ingredients, turn off the lights, and that should be able to complete everything. And then next episode we can then also go to Gormoth and the militia to pick up 2 more quests, and after that we should be ready to move on. I don't think we'll have the community tab to the next level, but we'll have made some incredible progress with that. That I can rest assured on that. So, for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue on with our community works. And hopefully, finish them up. See you then. Bye bye.